This gameplay is back from when the game first came out. And look at our opening route. We're actually going to the A flag. We wanted the A flag back when the game first came out. Isn't that funny? I guess we didn't realize how bad of a spawn trap it was if you got stuck on this flag. Today, we would never go to A. We'd go to C and take B with it. This gameplay is dated November 12th of 2011. This is not a re-upload. I never posted this video. I thought it was interesting when I looked at the timestamp. I said, oh, let me see what happened here. Let's see what's going on here. And it reminded me of something about Call of Duty games. The PS3 version and the 360 version are never the same. Back when Modern Warfare 3 first came out, the sounds in the game were different. So I want you to pay attention to the sounds. Pay attention to when I shoot people. You don't hear any hit marker sounds. There's nothing. It's actually really strange. They ended up fixing it now. It's fixed now, but when it first came out, that was what happened. And things like the recon drone, when you would tag people in the recon drone, it wouldn't make that sound that it makes on the 360. With Black Ops 2 coming out in a couple of months, it makes me wonder. It makes me think about this. Is the game going to be the same on the PS3 and the 360? Because every year they always make this announcement. They make it seem like they really are going to work hard on a PS3 version to keep it up to the standard of the 360 version. But we know that that never happens. And I remember back in Black Ops, I didn't play Black Ops on the PS3 until about Christmas time, because I got my PS3 around Christmas. And I heard that before Christmas, that game was so laggy, it was so bad on the PS3. And so up until that point, I played it on the 360, so I didn't experience those problems. But when I got it and played it in December, I guess they fixed most of the lag because it wasn't as bad and it wasn't really that noticeable. And I'm not sure if it's been confirmed or not, but I think the 360 is going to get the map packs and all that stuff early before the PS3 again. And don't take this commentary as a console war commentary, because I play the game on both systems. I have videos of me playing on the 360 and the PS3. I played on both. This isn't a console war. It's just remembering how every year the PS3 version is never the same as the 360. In the first Black Ops, I remember that seeing through windows and seeing through the red dot sights, it was like blurry. And on the 360, you didn't have that problem. Does anybody remember that? That's another instance of the game not being the same on both consoles. They gotta fix that. Make it the same.
What the fuck was that?
That was a Now, I thought this was pretty funny because remember, this was back when the game first came out, so that guy had no idea what he got hit with. He got hit with that Smoove Reaper Splash, and he was mad. And I'm also using the Osprey gunner. You know this is an early gameplay because I'm fooling around with the Osprey. I don't use the Osprey anymore, but back then, I was still giving it a shot. I was still giving it a chance to see if it would do anything for me. But we all know that it gets shot down so fast, and so I didn't really settle in and use that kill streak that much after the first month, because it was just annoying to see it disappear so quickly, and it's such a high streak. I just don't feel like it's worth it, keeping your streak that long and getting rewarded with that. Another thing that's funny about this gameplay is that I'm using hardline. I don't really use hardline in Modern Warfare 3. I use it every once in a while, but back then I think I was just giving it a chance. Even with all the UAV spam, I was giving it a chance, but as the game went on, I just settled into the assassin perk because I just didn't see hardline as being that valuable. Too many UAVs in the game, so I would rather just have that assassin perk because it gives you the best advantage, and that's what I want. When I select my classes, my guns, I'm always selecting things that actually work. So my way of viewing a Call of Duty game is, I don't think they should put things in the game that aren't good. If they put a gun in the game that's not good, I'm not going to use it. For other people though, it might be the opposite. If they put a bad gun in the game, they might like that gun because it gives them a challenge. But for me, bad perks and bad guns I don't use. In fact, the way that I think of this game is I'm not gonna use a gun or a perk unless there's a good reason to do it. If there's not a good reason to use a gun or a perk, I'm not gonna use it. There has to be an excuse for me to use it. It has to be beasting and feasting. It's gotta be abusive. It's gotta be top of the line, or else it's never gonna be equipped on my classes. So that way of thinking, a lot of people will describe that way of thinking in a lot of different ways. So get your popcorn ready and let's read the comment section to see how people describe the way that I like to play this game. They're gonna have all different kinds of ways of describing it. But me, I'm just gonna describe it as me being smart. And how did that guy not see me? I still died, but I can't believe I got that knife like that. He just laid down his equipment, I got that knife. I'm in the Osprey again. Look, I'm fooling around with the vision. You know this is an early gameplay. I'm fooling around with the vision, trying to figure out which one works best. And look how fast I get shot down here. That's why I think it was this game where I just gave up on the Osprey because I said, forget it. This thing is whack. So let me know what you think of this old school gameplay. Back from when the game first came out. Look at the LAB clan tags. Look at us representing.